Okay, everyone, good morning. And we will start with our next lesson, which is limb IK. We have studied about the arm IK, that how to create inverse kinematics, which is like a bone movement technique where automatically Adobe Character Animator counts the bones in your arm, and then automatically it let your arm bend correctly. Okay, so that was arm IK. Now today we will learn about the limb IK, how we can work on the limbs, like on the legs. Okay, so first of all, what I will do is that if you will notice that we have this our character from the last animation, I renamed it to Dracula, and then I have a blank Photoshop character. I will write it here, sporty guy. So I will convert this guy into sporty guy. Okay, so there is a difference between Dracula and him. Now, once he is there, I will click here on sporty guy, and I will make a new scene from the sporty guy, because this scene is the Dracula scene. Let me rename this one also. Right click, rename Dracula scene, and I will go to the sport guy, which I made it. Let me call him sporty guy instead of sport guy. So there is a difference between him and Dracula. Otherwise, it will like there will be confusion. So I will select this one, sporty guy, and I will click on the add new or create new scene here. So once I am done, it will create a new scene, and you can see that he's on the scene right now, and I will call him like sporty guy. Okay. Now, one thing we have to see here is that if you will see a lot of things are already made here. Okay, like his if I will go to the face, so you will notice in the face his uh, like all his the camera input and his eyebrows and everything all are set up, so I don't have to be worried about anything over here. Apart from that, I have here more other things, like I don't have the arm IK. That's why you will notice that his arms are not moving correctly. If I move it here, it it does move, but I don't have the like arm IK on the scene, so there might be a little issue here. Okay, so you can see that there is no arm IK here. So what I will do at this stage, I will go to rig. Okay, and I have to add arm IK over here first. So let me close all the other items here. I will click on the sporty guy. Okay, and then I will press this button here, and once I will press here, I will see if there is arm IK here. I think arm IK is already applied automatically. Oh sorry, if you will see that sport guy, he already have arm IK, so that is inside the limb IK. If I will go here, it's already there inside. You can see that this is not only for arms, it is applied to limb, sorry, applied to arms. If you will see here, arms. Okay, so his arms are working fine. uh, I have to create another I have to create now for the legs, but for the legs right now, the legs are not part of like they're not separate, they are inside the body itself. So that's why if I will go over here, because if you remember in the Dracula, I converted his legs into bones and everything. So that we have to do here. Arm IK is working, so you can see that everything is fine when I move here, and his arm is moving correctly here. So it is there already. So if I will press 1 and 3, so you can see that it is also the triggers are also working. Okay. Now, few things I have to do here to make him work correctly. Okay, and make him uh, like sound nicely or look like nicer. You can see that his jaw is also moving because there is a jaw like also applied here, some jaw movement. Okay, somewhere in the pose. Okay, it's there. Okay, and I think I'm not sure where it is applied, but somewhere it is applied. I think in the lip sync, yeah, jaw movement. In the lip sync, it is applied 25%. So his mouth is, his jaw is also moving with the mouth. So 25% it is applied manually. If you want, you can add, like suppose if I say ah, so for the ah, his mouth moves more. If suppose you have made a his mouth, okay, little bit bigger than his face, then what you can do here is that you can adjust jaw movement manually here. But my the mouth over here is quite normal size. It's not bigger than his face, so 25% automatic is all good. Okay, so I don't have to do anything here. Now I have everything ready here, but few things I have to change. So I will take this guy, okay, this sport guy from here and open it in Photoshop right now. Okay, so he is there. Now what I will do is here, I will go to the face background to give him some sort of hair. Okay, and these are the ears, so I will make a new layer behind the ear. And first of all, I will make a hair here. I will take the brush, okay, and then I will take my brush opacity and make the brush opacity a little bit higher. And then I don't want any hardness, so I will go in the brush settings. Sorry, I don't want it to be soft, so I will increase the hardness, decrease the size around this, which is fine, and draw like a brush like a random hair like this. Now I'm done with this hair, but it's not closed, so I will hide all this so I can see clearly in order to close it. Now it is closed, so I can take my bucket, fill it one time, but the borders will be there, so I will fill it again. Now it is completed. Okay, now I have a good you can say a kind of a hair, back hair. Okay, now I will make another layer on top over here. This one I will call back hair, and this one I will call front hair. And in the front hair I can you know put something like this, so it will be closed. So I have closed it here, and I will take this, I can fill both of these parts. Okay, now it's fine. And for a little bit of fun, what I can do here is I can make a new layer here and call it headband. And let me zoom a little bit so I can see clearly what's going on. And you will see there is some border, some sort of border here. So I will go to front again, add one more time my fill color, so that border will be gone. Now I will go back, take my brush, make it a little smaller. Okay, now what I will do here, I will hide the front layer for the time being and make a sort of a band here. Take a white color, add some white inside. Okay, always press 2 times so that that border issue is not there. Now when I'm done, I will take my brush again, like I'll make it a little bigger, change the color to red. Okay, and I will make a nice stripes over here. Okay. And one more thing I will do, I will take the black color and try to cover this area so it does not show me this outline here. Okay. Now I'll turn this on. Okay, the headband have to be a little bit down. So I will move it a little down here. Okay, and front hair I will move a little bit up. Now what else I can do? I can make this a little wider. So okay, yeah, that looks good. Now what I can do here is that maybe the color I can change here, hue and saturation for the headband. Otherwise it will look like it's a some sort of blood on his head with this red line. To avoid that, I will make it a different color, maybe blue color like this. Okay. Now once I'm done, I can go to his shirt. Okay, and I will remove this logo, and I will go to the shirt and I will change the shirt color to white as well. Okay, 2 times, and then I can go on the top and I can make like a blue stripe. Okay, so I will take the same color of the stripe from stripes from here, make different stripes. Okay, put them in one layer. So I will take all these layers together and merge them so it will be in one layer. Then I can do one thing, can drag this here, and then I will go back to my shirt layer, select the shirt inner part, then I will go back to my stripes. Now I want to delete this part of the stripes, so I will go to selection and inverse, so it will select any which is outside area, and then I will press delete. So whatever is outside will be deleted and only this part will be shown. Now when I'm done, I will go to my left arm. Okay, sleeves, I will take my white color here, put this inside the sleeve. Okay, and what else I can do here is that I can take my number here and write it here 25 or something, and change its color to the same as stripes color, and make it a little smaller and put it here and merge it with the arm sleeve, so it will become something like this. Okay, now I will close this one, and now I will do the same thing with the left hand. Sorry, the right arm. So I'll go to the right arm, go here, change its color to white. That's all. Done. Okay. Now once this is done, so what I will do is that I will rename this and I will write his name. Maybe his name is Toby. So I will write here his name, Toby. Okay. So instead of blank, we will call him Toby. Otherwise, it will be little confusion there. So I will save it, and then I will go back to Character Animator to see if everything is working fine. Okay. So everything is working fine here. His hands are working with the arm IK. That's good. And here also it's working. very fine. 1 and 3. Okay, my what you call the stripes are, or like, sorry, the triggers are also working. So you can clearly see easily I have changed it. I can do a lot of changes here, but we don't have time to change more things. Now, one thing I need to do at this stage is that go to his body, okay, and close everything here and go to the torso, sorry, pants. Now I want to convert these legs into separate legs. Okay, so I will go here and I will take my magnetic lasso, or sorry, my normal lasso tool, and I will create a something like this sort of part. Okay, or simply what I will do here is that I will take my Mark U tool and select this middle part, and when I'm selecting from the middle, you will notice that my smart guide is helping me to see where I like if I'm in the middle or not. Now I'm in the middle and I want to delete this part, so I will go to select inverse. So this is selected now, so I will delete. Okay, also the feet. Okay, so one by one I will go to different layers and I will do that. The reason I did this is that so I can work over here and copy on the other side so that both are same. Okay, now when I'm done, I will go here and I will separate this leg, okay, from my like hip. Okay, so I will select this part here and what I will do, I will not copy paste it. I will simply, what I will do is that, let me do one thing here. Instead of this, I will take a ellipse tool, like circle tool, so it will be in a good shape when I'm cutting it out. So this shape is good enough. Now I will not copy paste it, otherwise what will happen, if I will copy and paste, it will paste somewhere here. So I have to bring it back here, which will be not a correct position, or maybe it's not right. So just like that. So what I will do here is that I will go to replace this layer where this whole thing is. I will duplicate this one. Now I will hide the original one and I will work on the duplicate. Okay, and I will make another copy of the duplicate and hide this one also. Now here in this one, in this duplicate, what I will do is that I will delete this one. I will go to the other duplicate now, hide this one and open this one. Here I will not delete this. What I will do is that I will go to select inverse or Control Shift I, which is a shortcut of it, and then press delete. So it will delete this one because it will inverse my selection. Now I will deselect, okay, shortcut Control D, and then I have these two layers. Now you will see there is a little gap here. The gap here is because we have done some like sort of cutting here. Okay, so we have to fix a little bit here, this part. So I will hide this top one, sorry, this one, the hip, and work on the leg. So I will take my eraser tool and make sure there is no softness, and I will make it 100% hard and make it a little smaller and erase from this part. Okay, done. Now what I will do here is that I will take my brush, okay, then I will take my same color, which is this one, and I will start making like a line here, just like this. Okay, and then I will take my fill bucket, fill it with that color. Okay, because if I will make it, you can see the border is increased, which I don't want. So I will take my brush tool, and with the brush I can fill this gap. Now if I will hide this, you can see everything is fine. So what I will do here is that I will delete the original one now because I don't need the original one. This one I will call it leg. Okay, this one I will call it hip. This one I can call a right leg, so I will type here right leg, which is just like this. Hip, I will call this one hip, which is fine for me. Okay, and this one I can write here right foot. Now I will take all of these three, press Ctrl J to duplicate them. Then I will go to Edit, Free Transform, and Flip Horizontal. And I will move this here where exactly it fits. That's it fits now. Now hip, I have to put hip over this hip and select both hip and merge them. Ctrl E to merge them. And then I will rename it to hip because we just need one hip. Okay, and I can put it I can arrange this nicely. I can put the right leg over here. Okay, and everything is fine now. Right foot, right leg. This one should be on the top as well. No, bottom. Okay, and this one I will call it left foot. Remove the word copy. And this one I will call it left leg. Okay. Now it will become easier for me now to work on it. So I will save this one and go back to Character Animator. Okay, now you will see that everything is working fine, but the leg is not moving. Only hands are moving because I have not made anything for the legs yet. So I have to go now to the rig. Okay, and here I have my pants. I will go inside the pant here. Okay, and one thing I can do here is I can zoom in. Okay, and I can move it here. Move this down so I can see everything clearly here. Now what I will do here is that inside the pants I will go, okay, and I can take my handles and start putting the handles here. Okay, this one is basically, it should be the waist. Okay, so I have to drag this one, or I think on the torso it should be, there should be a waist. Okay, so this one I think I have to drag, or okay, first of all what I will do here is that I don't know why it's not dragging. Okay, here is what, this is a pants. Okay, now I need to do one thing here is I have to go back here in the Photoshop. One thing you all need to make sure you do, you take you make a new folder, okay, and call this one right leg. Okay, and everything, this one it should be right thigh. Okay, or because right leg is this, so this should not be the same name, so I can call this right thigh. Okay, or right leg part, something different than that. Okay, and this one also. So what I will do now is that as I have right leg now, so I will take this right leg from here, and I will take this right leg from here, right foot from here, and drag this inside the right leg. Close this one. Now I will make another folder under the right leg and call this one left leg. And everything related to the left leg, I will take it and drag this inside the left leg. Now I have only hip. So I will take the hip and put it inside the torso, but it should be under everything else. Okay, like behind, completely behind. Now I will delete this pants because it's all empty. Now it will become easier for me to work on. So I will go back to Character Animator. So now you can see everything is fine. Now I will go to my right leg over here. Okay. And then I will start putting these handles. Okay. Now where I have to put the handles, you will see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I will take the handle and first I will put it here. And this one, one thing I have to do here, I have to make them independent, both of them. Okay. And once they are independent, I will take this right leg and move it here. Okay, because it will move from here. And once I will put it here, I will also tag this one as right hip. Okay. And then I will put one handle here. Call this right knee. Okay. Or one over here. And call this one right ankle. Put one here and call it right heel, and also I will make it draggable. Always try to make the heels draggable. Heels are better to drag. Okay, if your heels are draggable, then it's good. Okay, now what I will do here is that I will put one here and I will call this one right toe. Okay, now I'm done with the right leg. Now I will go to the left leg. Also, the center of the origin have to be somewhere here. Okay, and I will call this one left hip. Okay, I will add one handle here and tag this to knee, left knee. One I will drag it here. Okay, call this one left ankle. Then here I will put one, call this left heel, and drag this one again and call this one left toe. Okay, here the left heel I will make it draggable also. So heels are better to drag. Now I am done with this, but there is no bone. So I will take this bone and I will put these bones between these parts here. Okay. Now I'll go to left. Okay. So they all have this one now. Now what I will do here is that if I will go to the record, I have applied the limb, but if you will see that it is still flying. Okay. Now the reason it is flying is that because those legs are not fixed. Plus, you can do one more thing. You don't need to fix them, but at least you want to put them inside the eye case. Okay, so I don't have them inside the eye case. So I will go to the rig. Okay, go to my sporty guy file, the top one. Go to the limb IK, and then here it says arms. Okay, and now if I will go to view or handles, okay, so in the handles you can see I have left hip, everything here, right toe, everything is counting it. Waist it is not counting, neck it is not counting, so I will try to put some neck and waist right now. So I will go to my torso, okay, and let me bring this up. So I will take my handle here, put it somewhere here, okay, and call this waist. And oops, this one I will put it here somewhere, I think this part, and tag this to net. Now if I will go back to my sport guide, the main one here, make sure here you are applying everything so it works on the whole body. Otherwise, if you will keep on applying to these, it will be issues. Okay. Now here everything is 1 1 1 1 1, nothing is 0, so that is fine. But still, if you will notice here, I have a pin. If I will go here, what is pinned here? Okay, left wrist to and right wrist to puppet. So these are pinned. But if you will see, heel and right heel, both are not pinned. Okay, so puppet means they will be not pinned, and behavior means they will be pinned. So I will show you in later how we can fix this. So they are not pinned right now. The right leg, like the left heel and the right heel. That's why when I was moving my head, if you will see in the record mode, if I will keep on moving, you will notice that it is flying because it's not pinned. So what I need to do here is that I have to go back here inside my sport guide limb IK, and if you will see, here is apply to, so I can change this up to arms and legs both. So as soon I will do that, you can see that now my left heel is pinned to behavior and right heel to behavior. Okay, so behavior, I will tell you in a bit what does the behavior means. Okay, now if I will go here, so you can see that if I'm moving my head, okay, now everything is working fine here. Okay, and it is pinned. If I go down, go up, so you can see that. Now if you see, if I go up, it flies in the air, but when I come down, it pins, it doesn't go down. This is called pin behavior. Okay, so but pin behavior is only here. If you will see that my legs are moving fine. Okay, they are not stretching, also going good here also. Okay, but one thing is that his hands are not pinned, which is good because sometimes we don't want to pin the hands. Okay, so if I want sorry, if I want to pin the hands also, I will go to rig, and if I will go back here to my limb IK, here you will see that the hands, the left wrist and right wrist are pinned to puppet, not to the behavior. If I will do behavior here, okay, which sometimes you can do that. Okay, so now you can see that if I'm trying to pull, okay, so just see his hand. His hand is pinned to the wall wherever I will do like put it. Okay, so it's not moving. If I go down, up, so it will stay there just like the leg. So this is good when you want to do something like an animation, like he's like pushing something, or he's doing some sort of exercise, like he's going up and down. So his hands is using that like a rod or something. Okay, or if I'm moving left, so he's pulling something out. Okay, so if I go here, so that's how it will help. But you can see that our character is quite floating right now. It's not moving independently. Everything is floating. Okay, so to make it better, there is a trick which I will tell you that you have to do in the Photoshop. Okay, so I will take the sporty guy here, and I will press here edit original in Photoshop. Okay, so I will click here and I will be here. Now I have to do some sort of you can say changes here. Okay, first of all, what I will do here is that I will go here and I will make a new layer and call this frontal. Now what it will do, it will create, because head, you know, it should not be, because right now what is happening here, okay, if I'm moving, let me do one thing here, go back to my rig here and move this pin to behavior, to puppet, okay. The head is moving with the body, okay, so wherever my head goes, body goes, head and body goes together, because they are not independent, they all are in like dependent, okay. You can see there is no plus here in the head and the body, okay. So if there is no plus, that means I cannot like, you know, it will be moving with this, okay, and it is moving a lot, which I don't want, okay. There should be a little bit movement, but not too much. So what I can do here is that to avoid that, I will make the head independent. Usually it's not recommended to make the head independent, okay. But what if I do this, okay. So frontal, what it will do is that my uh, like a main character over here, okay, uh, it will have a like a frontal option, okay. And if I go to here, save it, what is the frontal? The head frontal. If I will go here, and now you will see the head is independent, okay. So you will see that head is moving without the body, which is okay. But now, you know, I have this problem that it's flying and it's kind of away from the head, so that we will fix in later. But let's see in the rig now. So in the rig, you will see this frontal now, okay. I will make this frontal as frontal, okay, and I will convert this and I will tag this as a face also, okay. So this will become a face. You got an idea? So the frontal will become the face or the head itself, okay. But if I will go to the head right now, okay, the head here is also a face, okay. So that's one thing here, okay. Now if I've so we have two heads, frontal and head, okay. So what is happening here is that this head is becoming a secondary head. So this head can be a frontal, okay, as a separate head, and this can be a separate head, okay. This can move non-independently, but this can be moved independently, okay. So that's why I made another head over here, so it can become like a sandwich between frontal and the body. So we will not have any issue. If I will keep if there is no frontal, so what will happen, there will be only one head and I will not be able to control it. So I have frontal as the main head. Inside that main head, I have another head. That head can be independent, because this one, the main head, I cannot make it independent, but whatever is inside, I can make it independent. And then later on, I can fix that to avoid this issue that I am having right now. Okay, so to avoid this issue, now you can see that the body is moving. Okay, everything is fine, but I have to now fix this one. To fix this, let's go back here and do some more stuff here. Now in the frontal, if I will go, first of all, I have to see where is the origin. The origin is here, okay. So I will take this origin, okay, and move it to the neck, okay, here. So that's what I will do here, okay. And after that, one more thing I will do here is that I will make it the origin on the neck, wherever the neck is, and also I will make it draggable, okay. So this frontal will now move from here, not from here. So if I will go to the record, okay, and try to move, so you can see that it is now moving from here, but still, like, there is an issue. if I will click here and drag up and down, so I can drag the body also. Okay, so that's one thing that we have like created, like a one fix is there. Okay, now I will go to the head. Okay, and head's origin, if you will see, is here. Okay, and I will drag it to somewhere here, the same place where the origin of the frontal is there. So if I will go back, okay, now you can see little bit fix is there. Okay, both are moving from the same part, which I actually want. Now I will select the head. Okay, and do one thing here. I will add a behavior. Okay, what sort of behavior? Because this head is it does not have a behavior of face, because face behavior is only inside the sporty guy. If I will go inside the sporty guy, okay, it have the face behavior. So it is this face behavior should be inside the head. Okay, now one thing, to avoid any confusion, I will go to the sporty guy here. Okay, and then what I will do is that I will do some kind of renaming here. Okay, now to do the renaming here, this one, the face behavior which is in the sporty guy, because it's not actually handling my my face, actually it is handling the body. So I will go to the sporty guy, and its face behavior, instead of face, I will go here, rename this one to body, because it's not handling the face, it's handling the body. So that's why I changed it to body. And inside the head, this one, if I will go to this, and here what I will do is that I will change this one to a face behavior, but there is no behavior in it. If I will go down, there is no behavior. So what I will do, I will press the plus button, I will go to the face, and now I have a face behavior inside this. Okay, so this is what I actually want. Okay, now the face, the character animator will be counting head as a face. Okay, and independent, but as our main frontal is the head itself, so it will not do any issue because it is inside this folder, and this folder is the main head, as you can see, the frontal head. Okay, so this is counted as a secondary head, and it will not make any, it will not create any sort of issue that was happening before. Okay, now once this is done, okay, and let me go here and let's fix that part which we were having now. Okay, so now you can see things are fine, and now I have here face, you can see that, and I have here body for the body. So I will ignore the body if I want to change the body. Now this issue which I am having right now, this can be easily fixed. First let me reset the pose. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to the face head. Okay, and here I have some of the options here. Okay, now the options that I have here is the head position here, which is 100%. So this one I don't want to change its position because it changes the position. I will keep the position 0, and I will change that to 0, and now if I will move it, you can see everything is fine. And now just like when it was floating before, it's not floating anymore. So this is a correct way to arrange everything here. Okay, now if I will go up or down, so everything is now normal. Okay, and if I want to move up or down, so I have to just simply drag him up and down. Okay, so if I'm changing my position here or moving myself, so it will not create that issue which was happening before. And if I will move his my head, everything smooth will move. Okay, so this is how you can easily use the limb IK. Any question regarding the limb IK? Have you understood everything? Okay, so now easily I can move the body, and you can see that how it is working. Okay. Now we can do a lot of things here in the like my character. I can make it go like, I can record its pose. Okay, and I can create something like a very nice looking stuff. So I will go in the rig, and once again I will check everything is fine. Okay, so my origins are fine, my handle sticks I have added here. Okay, uh, I have made the heel draggable. Okay, I have changed the position. Okay, head position recording to 0, so that the head will not move, like the position will not move. Okay, before the position was moving, so I was having an issue. Okay, uh, now let's do one thing here. If I will go here, okay, now one thing is that if I go down, you can see that it is pinned here automatically because of the limb IK. If I will go more down, so you can see everything goes wrong. So make sure you don't go extensively down. Okay, and I can move up, it's good, but when I go on this side, you can see that it is moving. So what you can do in this case, I will like once we will move to the keyframe part, then I will come back here and I will tell you how we can solve this issue. But rest everything is fine. Now one thing here, because my character is now, it's not moving his head because we don't have the head. What if his head is quarter view like this, like mine here, if you can see. So there, what I can do, I can go to the limb IK, okay, and in the limb IK, I have reverse leg bend and reverse like the right and reverse bend left. So if I will do reverse bend left, okay, so sorry, this one, so it will be reversed to this side, so that means I'm looking over here. Okay, so that's good for this side here. Okay, and if I will do for the right one, so it will do for the other side like here. Okay, now one thing is that his toes are not moving, so I have to fix this part. I will go to Photoshop, in the body, left leg, right leg, they both have to be in the same layer, otherwise it will not work clearly. And it was easy, instead of keeping them separate, make them the foot and the leg, both of them in like as one, this one both as one, so they are one, not separate. So this is the correct way to do it, but I have to uh, reposition things, okay, because they might have moved. So I will go to the body and go here down. So yeah, it's already fine, but I have to go inside and check. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So now if I will try to do this, it should work correctly. Okay, uh, okay, it's only moving this part, but still, like, you don't have to worry about too much now, because it is all one. Okay, now one more thing we can do here is that I can pause it and I can record it. Okay, so what I will do, I will just go down here, and one thing, I don't want anything here except for the limb IK, so, or dragger, sorry. So I will press, oops, let me uncheck this because I've accidentally pressed this one. Okay, so I will go here on the dragger. Okay, then uh, I will press Control, click here, so everything will be gone, and only dragger I will select. So only dragger is working right now, so I any other thing is not recording. So what I will do here is that I will pose him, okay, like any kind of pose, just like this, or let me turn on the triggers also. Okay, so triggers also work. Okay, so that if I bend my hand, this also bends. Okay, and that's all. And if I can go to the face, or just in the face, I have face tilt. Okay, and but I'll keep it as it is. I will not change anything. Okay, now I have this pose. So what I will do here is that I will record it. Okay, and I will record it for a few seconds, and then I will stop it. Okay, now I have recorded, and also it have recorded the audio. So let me delete the audio. I don't want the audio. Okay, now you can see that it quickly jumps over there, which I don't want actually. Okay, I want it to blend. So what I can do here is that I can go to these, let me zoom in, at the end of these. Okay, let me select all of them, and then I can do some sort of blending here. Okay, as you know that blending is from here, and I can blend like this from the starting and ending. So instead of jumping, it will smoothly go down like this. So if you will see, go like this, and it will come back like this. Okay, so this is how you can do that. uh, because fingers are like the triggers, they are not blended. Triggers cannot be blended, so that's one thing here. Okay, so you can see that clearly. You can do any sort of animation. Now I can add more stuff over here. Okay, and now I can go here, and I can work on my face. I can turn on the face here. Okay, and then I can talk, so I will turn on the lip sync also. Okay, and I can start recording from the beginning, and trigger I don't want. Okay, so now I will start again. Welcome to my sports club, and this is my sports club. Okay, so now if I will play here, welcome to my sports club, and this is my sports club. So this is how you can create different sort of with the help of the limb IK, and these kind of things. You can arrange a lot of items over here, like you can add so many things here, so it will all look more and more like better and professionals here. So this is limb IK. Helps you to create something very interesting, okay, without creating any issue. So use the limb case for different purposes. Also, you can use your pins, like your hand pins, the pins on your wrist. Okay, so because sometimes what happens, maybe you have to make a animation where his hands are, let me turn all of them on here. Okay, so sometimes you have animation like he is pushing or pulling something, so you can drag up and down. Right now they are not pinned, so they are moving with the body, but you can pin them just like I did before. So you can have something sort of this animation, or maybe his hand is on the desk and he's sitting. Okay, so when he's going down, his hand stays on the desk, only his body moves. Okay, and then while I'm dragging him, I can also move the head. Okay, so this is one trick. And if you remember when we made a Dracula, so we can apply the same thing to the Dracula, but Dracula have uh, different head features. Okay, so you have to apply this for the each head features if you want to do this. Okay, because this is inside the frontal, and Dracula have frontal, left, right, and so many other things. But let's do one thing here. If I will go to the Dracula, the issue with the Dracula is that he have a cape, and the cape will be an issue if I'm using a limb IK or any sort of IK over here. So if I will go to the Dracula layer here, okay, rig, and if you see, I have uh, frontal, and I have here right, left, and so many other stuff here. Okay, and these are inside the head, whereas the trick I used was opposite. Inside the frontal there is head, but here this is opposite. So you have to do, opposite way to fix that. Okay. Now here in my body, I have here left, oh sorry, in the pants. If I will go, yeah, this is all in the pants right now. Yeah, it's all in the pants. So if I will go to the Dracula here and check if the IK, limb IK is working or not. Okay, views. Okay, sorry, handles. Yeah, everything is 111. Neck and uh, right heel is missing. Let me check. Left heel is there. Yeah, this is left heel, and this is okay. Both of them are left heel. That's wrong. So I have to take this one and make this one right heel. Okay, and uncheck this one. Now this is fine. Now if I will go here, so it should be okay. Now everything is okay. Just the neck I have to check here, that why the neck is missing. So I have to go to the torso, and I have to put something here in the neck and use the neck here. Okay. Other thing I can do here is that because this is fixed, let me remove these here. Okay. And this one I don't want it to be fixed because last time we were not using a limb IK. Today we are using limb IK. So for that purpose, neck I can also make it draggable. Okay. Now if I will go back here, okay, and if I will go down here, I will now choose arms and legs. Okay. And once I have arms and legs, if I will go to the pants here, I don't want anything to be fixed at this stage, so nothing I think is fixed. Let me check. Yeah, everything is normal, nothing is fixed here, because if you will make it fixed, it will not move then. Because limb IK will automatically make him like that. Okay, so now if I'm going up or down, left or right, so it is fine. Also my head is moving, so that's good. Okay, but if I will drag him down, you can see, oops, there is some issue with this head. His head is fixed, I think, somewhere. So I have to go see what is fixed here. Head is not fixed. I don't know what is the reason it is counting it as fixed. Head is fine. Or I think head origin should be on the neck. So I have to move it here. What is this? Okay, this is something wrong here. I will delete this. So frontal, everything should be origin here, and upper should be origin here as well. But the issue is that there is something that is creating just fixing the head. I don't know what it is. I have to point it out. Okay, let's see if the head is there. Okay, still it is fixed. Something is fixed. I don't know what is that. Uh, Maybe inside anything else is fixed. Maybe last time we might have made something fixed here, and I don't know what is that. So I have to go to each one of these and see what is fixed. Okay, so in front there is nothing fixed. Here also nothing is fixed. I don't know what is the reason it is not bringing it down. Could be something, but you got the idea that this is how you can change this one. Simply everything is fine. Only that is issue because maybe last time to avoid something we have made it fixed or something. Okay, so maybe for maybe that is causing the issue here. Okay, so I'm not sure what is that. Okay, but yes, it is fine. Okay, if I go down or up, it's going down, but it's not dragging here. Uh, the head is still there and it's not moving at all. Okay, what if I will go here and make all of them independent, and then I can do the same thing that I did with the uh, Dracula here. Okay, now let's see. Okay. So uncheck these. Now I know where is the fixed issue is. The fixed issue is not inside these. The fixed issue is inside the head itself somewhere. Okay. So something is creating a fixed issue here. And I don't know what it is. I think cape. Let me do one thing. Let me hide the cape. Maybe it's cape. But anyhow, I hope you have understood about it. Okay. And this is usually how it you can work on. So for temporarily what I can do is that I can delete the cape. Okay, and then I can change, but I don't think it's cape. I don't think cape is an issue. Save it, and then I'll go here. Okay, so I don't think that it's an issue of the cape because it's the same thing here. So yeah, it's not a cape issue. Let me bring the cape back and save it again. Okay, so this is how you can work on the limbi kit. Now I want you all to take a short 10 minutes break, and after this we will start with a new topic, okay, which is about uh, like the keyframes, how you can make keyframes and how you can animate with the keyframe. Because right now, so far, what we are doing is here is that we are doing the performance based animation. Okay, like I am moving my head left or right. Okay, and based on that performance I am animating him. Okay, so instead of animating him like with the keyframe, I'm just moving my head. Okay, and I'm moving my like like mouth, and then it's working. Okay, my eyes, I left or right, turn my head. So that's how it is working. But let's see how we can do the animation based on the you can say like keyframes. Okay, so take a 10 minutes break. I will send you another link on the blackboard. So make sure you come back on the blackboard once you are back from the break. Okay.